the world's most advanced cold wallet for the new generation of cryptocurrency lovers.
So if you are interested in buying this Decent wallet, you can find a link in the description down below where you will get a 20% discount. Thank you very much, and let's dig in the video. What's up, XRP community? Thank you for joining the video for today. We have some very interesting things to talk about, especially about Gasparino, because he has changed his point of view, so it's very interesting. Let's take a look and let's dig in the XRP community. Before we do, guys, do not forget to put your assets on a hardware wallet. You can have a discount on a Decent wallet. The description is down below. So let's dig in. We have Crypto Airy 145k plus followers telling us Lightning Strike Twitter tipping workflow. Number 1, taps your bank, minimum age 18, uses pre-funded BTC payment channels, not worldwide, uses BTC as a bridge. Now this guy is literally talking about this here, about using Bitcoin as a bridge with a technology that's called I don't know what it's called, but you can like transfer Bitcoin in 1 minute and change it into fiat. Well, this is really like, just watch the video, guys, and you can see that they're literally copying what XRP is doing in a more broken way, because XRP is way more efficient in doing this. Let's take a look.
What if I allowed you to link your checking account or your debit card, just like you do for Cash App or Venmo, and allowed you to use this monetary network under the hood to gain instant, free, global benefits that it gives you? So let's walk through a remittance example. If I'm sending money from the US to Japan, I have my Chase checking account linked. Strike is going to debit the money from my Chase checking account. I send $100 to Japan. Strike behind the scenes is going to take $100 out of my Chase account. I don't need to know what Bitcoin is, how it works. I don't need to think it's going up or down. I just have my checking account linked. Strike takes $100, programmatically converts it into Bitcoin on the Lightning Network, zips that value across oceans, across borders, all the way to Japan. And that physical value, that physical bare digital instrument Bitcoin is going to get from the United States in this gorgeous fucking women's closet into Japan in 1 second and at no cost. And then we just convert it into Japanese yen, because this is the only digital bare instrument global commodity that has the liquidity profile in every single currency 24/7. So we go from dollars, Bitcoin, bang, Japanese yen, give them the Japanese yen. And all of a sudden, nobody knows Bitcoin was involved in that. And Bitcoin, the asset, and whether it's the better version of gold or not, doesn't matter. We're just using it, the network, to make for more efficient global singular monetary standard settlement. And that's the most innovative thing of all time. I mean, are you kidding me?
Not only is it the most innovative thing of all time, I think what people don't really understand here is what you've built with Strike is global infrastructure.
So this is really bullshit, guys, because you can see that XRP has been doing this for years and in a way more efficient way, because they are solving pre-funding, first of all, because they have liquidity. So it's a very different thing. And people are now starting to understand that Bitcoin is doing this, but this is not Bitcoin, guys. And look at this. Still, a lot of people do not understand that XRP is not centralized. Using the most sound decentralized hard money ever, not using a centrally distributed pre-mine with centralization issues. Strike is centralized. So Strike is the thing that they use to actually make this happen with Bitcoin. Fact, XRP ledger is decentralized. Fact, liquidity is good in BTC, but the pre-funded channels is not scalable. Doesn't make money, cents per channel operators, not as secure. Fact, huge constraints. Fact. So it's really broken. It's something that XRP has been doing for a decade now. So I don't know what they're talking about, guys, but you can clearly see that people are uneducated. CBDCs can cut cross-border remittance costs by half, BIS report. Now again, this is bullshit, guys. Again, they are so apparently BIS has a technology that can cut half of the reduction costs in cross-border payments, while Ripple has the most efficient technology and you can do it instant and eliminate all the costs that you're making. So it really doesn't make sense what's happening right now. And this is all because they're covering everything up, guys. You have to understand that when XRP goes mainstream, it's going to be a very different thing. Building a multi-CBDC platform for international payments published on Tuesday, CBDCs can reduce the transaction throughput of cross-border payments from 3 to 5 business days to only a few seconds. The stated claim is part of conclusions drawn from Phase 2 of Project Internet Lion Rock involving the central banks of China and United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates, guys, uses RippleNet, by the way. They had signed a official contract with Ripple that they're using RippleNet. So I find it weird that all of a sudden we have now the United Arab Emirates in this kind of program. So it's really weird, guys, what's going on here. The BIS report also stated that the speed and cost benefits of CBDCs can even be more significant among jurisdictions where robust correspondent bank relationships are non-existent. So it is something that they have that is really more efficient, but I think it's just a matter of time before they use XRP and RippleNet. CBDC pilots demonstrate capability to sidestep complicated existing arrangement and reduce transaction time. So here again, several financial institutions have adopted Ripple's real-time gross settlement system, which uses XRP as its native asset. Over the years, reduced cost and time involved in moving funds cross-border. So here you can see, earlier today, the BIS tweeted about the success of its successful pilot run. The common prototype platform MCBDC settlement tested by BIS Innovation Hub and its partners completed international transfers and foreign exchange operations in seconds, compared with the usual several days. Now I think this is just FUD, guys, to all make you exit XRP. Because who knows, maybe they are using RippleNet technology, but they're not going to tell you. So this is just how things goes. Look at this. You have to understand, central bank institutions in Hong Kong and Thailand were involved in the pilot. The biggest bank of Thailand, SMB, is using RippleNet. Again, this is the biggest bank of Thailand. Why would other financial institution use something else while the biggest bank is using RippleNet, guys? So please understand what's going on right here. Trust essential to success of global CBDC usage, panelists argue. A lot of interest in issuing CBDCs reflects worries around central banks losing control of our payment system. Professor of economics and political science. This is just for uneducated people, guys, that are afraid of using CBDCs, but they are way more efficient. So here we have Charles Gasparino, and he's a bit changing his opinion from first. Now it's not really changing, it's just he's making a stand that he's not really supporting Ripple. But let's take a look what's happening. I'm not saying I support the SEC government case against Ripple, far from it. People just have to be careful throwing around the corruption label. There's a lot of reasons why bad things happen outside the sphere of corruption and payoffs. Now, XRP Max said, I understand what you're saying, Charles, but in the case it's definitely corruption and we don't take that word lightly. And we are not saying it's corruption just because SEC charged Ripple. We are saying it's corruption after the overwhelming evidence shown by digital asset buy. So Gasparino is saying that the SEC is not corrupt. They're just doing what they are always doing. Well, I do not agree with that. And many of the XRP community doesn't agree with that. And not just because it's about Ripple, guys. No, it's because of the evidence, the facts that are actually there. Let's continue. I know the XRP community is frustrated, but we all need a timeout. Just because the SEC charged Ripple doesn't mean there is corruption at the agency. The SEC is a bureaucracy, and bureaucracies do stuff that could be unfair without payoffs. It's the nature of the beast. Again, it's not the nature of the beast because they're giving Ethereum a free pass. So you can see that there is corruption. It's facts. So here we have Ben Armstrong. The further down this road we go, the more dangerous. Always be aware the financial cartel wants us to be at the odds with each other. We must be aware of the bigger picture. Now I really agree with what the guy is saying here. You have to be aware of the bigger picture, guys. What is coming is far bigger than we are thinking. Let's take a look.
This is why in America we're all sheep. Because whichever one of our sides, our political side, is winning or is in power, we feel like during that time, they're like, oh, we're making all these laws and it's helping us over time. You know, this is good stuff. But it always comes back to hurt the people that put them in. Okay? So right now, you've got all these liberals and Democrats who, you know, they're really excited about the censorship. They love it. They're like, oh, you don't like abortion? Yeah, we should be able to take you down. You know, oh, Parlor, you got opinions we don't like. We think you're violent. We're gonna get you taken down. All the Democrats are, all right, yeah, love censorship. If you're a racist, we cannot wait to censor you because everyone else other than them is racist. So, but what happens is just like a boomerang. It goes out, goes out, goes out. And then you forget that every 4 to 8 years, the financial cartel puts the other side in power. And those things come back to boomerang on you. And so that's why with censorship, we've got to draw lines in the sand. And we have to say, it doesn't matter what party's in power. It doesn't matter whether I agree or disagree with someone's politics. They have the right to exist on the internet. This cancel culture, it always comes back on people. And you see it all the time in Hollywood with the cancel culture people that say, cancel this person. And then, oh, I forgot about that tweet from 7 years ago that I did. And then it comes back around on them all the time. That's why we got to draw lines in the sand. We have to stop this. This is what they want. Financial cartel, this is what they want. They want us fighting back and forth with each other because they win.
So that's why, guys, cryptocurrency is cryptocurrency. Whether you're an XRP, whether you're another one, it doesn't matter. You have to understand that it's about the bigger picture. And a lot of people do not understand that. They think, oh, I am in Ethereum, so I will keep continuing supporting Ethereum. It's not about that. And it's not about XRP. It's not about that. It's about cryptocurrency in general. If cryptocurrency will make it, we will all make it. So it's really important. Do not forget. Please don't listen to this dribble. CBDC pilot by Bank of International Settlements slashes transaction fees by 50%. So what? It is still centralized and I can send XRP to someone in another country right now and it will cost me next to nothing. So understand, guys, that XRP has pre-funding, which they don't have, okay? That's the first major thing. Pre-funding and liquidity. These things are together. They don't have that. The BIS doesn't have that. This is something that is solving all the problems, the transaction costs, the expensive waiting times and everything is fixed by these two things, and they don't have that. They just have a technology which is solving speed, but it's nothing. It's literally not the solution. So XRP is still winning and we do not have to fear anything. Be honest with yourself. Can you imagine that Ethereum and its fees and energy consumption is the future? Ethereum does not exist yet. Since 2012, XRP is what Ethereum wants to be. When this lawsuit is over, you just can't imagine what an awakening some will have. Here is Vitalik. I think you want to use XRP. The chart for XRP would look the same, so it's also sound money, but they have institutional adoption partnerships, so they're better. Very interesting, guys. Here you can see again that XRP is just the #1 digital asset. Go and go strong. This is the moment to change the world. Republicans will push back against Gary Gensler's attack on payment for order flow as politically motivated, claiming it's aimed at major GOP fundraiser. So here Charles Gasparino was attacking Gensler a bit, or like, you know, being with Ripple side, and now he's different. Now he's saying that it's not about Ripple or the SEC. So it's very weird. Here we have Ben Armstrong again. What's generated 2K every 10 months for a city? Mayor Francis Suarez believes that if city-specific cryptos succeed, it would mean residents won't have to pay a cent in tax. This is the future of crypto and we're still early to its adoption. We are inevitable. Crypto is inevitable. Look, guys, this is what crypto can do. You don't have to pay tax, for example. But let's see if this will really happen, because the banks are really against things like this. So it's still a long way to go, but we are near. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. See you in the next one.